Next question. You had shown us a video, let's say about last week, about a guy that teleported, let's say through time. He'd wake up in different time frames or whatever throughout history. And interesting concept. So I think the video said he was either 700 or 900 years old. Can
Yeah,
you
man.
tell us a little bit about what happened to that guy?
Well, he's like an ascended master, literally, and
Ah,
well, that's what they call them nowadays, or they call them recently. A couple of years ago, ascended masters. But they're literally beings that have the abilities to reanimate and walk through time, space, and dimension like we do. What's happening is now the things that I've told you about is being widely talked about. And what you're going to witness is these things actually being physically shown to you, where 1 minute you're there, next minute you're not. And it's a part of frequencies, it's a part of being able to change and manipulate matter and being able to shapeshift. What do you think the crystalline chamber does to you when you get in it? Okay? You're literally going to change, period. These individuals, like, my past self, Buddha, all of these ancient groups, ancient individuals throughout the centuries have been doing this for a long time. That's because they reached the level of what they call enlightenment, right? But all it is being able to understand what you really are, how your energy, and how you can manipulate it and how you can change it. That's all that is. When I say that time is not like this, it's like that. That proved it. And it's also documented, like even the fact that there's people from different parts of the planet that are oblivious to people here because of the districts. Those are also in different time, space, and dimensions, and you need portals to go through them, like I've been saying. You got to get, when you get out of here, you have to go through portals. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Okay? The ships that we use are already built for that, which is why they're time traveling ships that we have. We like the stuff that I'm talking about and those type of videos is stuff that I've been sitting here biting my tongue waiting for it to come out because I already know. I'm only 500 plus billion years old. and now you're starting to realize if you're paying attention to everything that I'm posting, now you're starting to realize how um you're starting to realize now how everything that I've talked about is slowly leaking into this reality. Time travel, teleportation, um, um, being able to do consciousness transfers, cloning, all these different things. So it's it's rewarding to have to sit here and then just wait for this to take place because of where my level of consciousness is.
right.
So um, it's going to get more weirder. Okay. And it's going to be a fun weirder for those of us that are already in tune to those frequencies. Now it's always been about frequencies. In the last 8 9 years, when I was bringing out the frequencies and bringing out the free holograms, nobody was really talking about frequencies back then, right? And what Dad told me was, you need to teach people about frequencies. You need to explain the frequencies. You need to do this. You need to do that. I wanted people to buy my products. I wanted people to understand what I'm doing. Yes, because I need funds to take care of things. And he says, you have to educate people on the frequencies. That's what I've been doing. And with me educating people on frequencies, now everybody's talking about it. And again, that's the only word that's been removed from all the biblical texts. The word frequencies. Why? Why? Anybody got a clue why? Because somebody needs to tell me. Actually,
They
I
don't
already.
want us to know. They don't want us to know or be curious about it.
Right. So again, like I've been saying, we can move in time, space, and dimension just by changing the frequency, going into different realities. And most of y'all are already doing it. You call it dreams. You call it imagination. I call it taking care of business because that's what I'm doing. You need me to go where, Daddy? Okay. You need me to do what, Daddy?
That's great.
Oh, 10 planets just got destroyed.